Please put your hands together for Kasturi Saha from IIT Bombay.
I just want to talk a little bit about my work, which is related to quantum mechanics. Now, when Einstein heard about entanglement, he said it's spooky action at a distance. And what if I told you that I could use that spooky action at a distance to read your mind? Nothing but our brain is actually composed of neurons that exchange these little electrical pulses, and electrical pulses have a little bit of magnetic field associated with them. So what my work is to use these the sensors or quantum sensors to sense these little electrical pulses along with its magnetic field. Just to give you a sense of number, it's 6 orders of magnitude lower than the earth's magnetic field. So, what I do is actually to use quantum defects in diamond. Yes, diamond. These are colorful diamonds that have artificial atoms in them that sense these little extremely tiny magnetic fields. What my research is about is to build a microscope that will be able to visualize how these neurons interact with each other, how we walk, talk, and correlate with each stimuli, the interaction of the different kinds of neurons. So the microscope is just like a light microscope that you're very familiar with, but instead of measuring or just visualizing some object, we actually visualize magnetic field as well as temperature. So, what else can you do with such a microscope? Well, you can look into your own chips or the semiconductor chips that are sitting inside your phones that you're using all the time. So, what we can do is map out the individual current flow inside these chips and look at it not just in 2D but in 3D and visualize the kind of structure that these chips are made up of. So, what is it that it's good for? Well, it's used for non destructive imaging of the chips, and this is something that is not there in current technology, because once your phone dies you essentially throw it out and get it replaced. You don't try to find out what happened to your phone, and that's simply because we don't have methods to understand what is happening to our chips. So this is what we build on, and on top of that, what we are looking at are little changes inside the cells at the temperature level for diagnostic purposes. So just as a wrap up, diamonds are not just girls' best friend, but everyone's, and it's for all engineers for making microscopes that will be able to visualize these different kind of changes within our brain, but not just our brain, but the chips that are linked to our brain. Thank you very much.